Are you recording sound? I don't see a sound bar in the front, and nobody's asking for that with the GoPro. Weather.
Okay, here's what I found.
I didn't ask for GoPro multiplex. I said weather. Oh man, you can't make that up. Weather.
It's currently cloudy and 53 degrees.
Now, is it 53 degrees right now, or is it getting up to 53 degrees? It's supposed to be 60 plus degrees. Oh man, I'm wearing this because I'm going down to the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. Under the boardwalk. Now remember the movie, The Wanderers? Hey, I'm the type of guy that travels round the round. I think they sang that song in there, or they sang it somewhere else. Well, welcome to the Fish's Vlog. What are we going to be doing today? Of course, riding the bicycle. I got an interesting talk, and I hope you could understand where I'm coming from, because this may be on a personal note. It ain't going to be a short vlog. So please respect my decision and what I do, and maybe you'll understand why I'm going about this route. You know I use GoPros, DJIs, and many other cameras. And I got a GoPro Hero 8 and a Hero 7. They're just basically sitting back on the table, and I grab them just to show people, and that's about it. Nothing more. I don't grab it and use it like I do with the Hero 10 and I guess the Osmo Action. So I've been thinking, I always been thinking I should put it up for sale, get my funds. I gotta pay fees for the funds, and I gotta pay fees to get my funds. Somebody always puts their hands in the pocket, and I guess that's the safest way I can go about selling my camera or cameras. I don't want to have funds in one area, another area, another area, and another area. And I can't add those funds together to get what I want or down in the future. Remember, this is not the topic I'm talking about. I'm going to get to my topic when I get down the road and talk about it. But yeah, it is what it is. You can't worry about it. But these are my thoughts out loud, and you can understand how I'm thinking and what I want to do. I'm hearing some say, don't sell your camera, keep your camera. Well, I kept a number of cameras, and let me tell you, you know what happened? One camera don't want to work anymore. Not because of the battery, but because of the camera. And other cameras because of the battery and not because of the camera. So I'm out taking a nice bike ride, clearing my head, and I'm doing a time lapse with the Osmo Action with the cucumbers that sprouted late in the afternoon, early evening. And man, let me tell you, they are pretty strong growing. So we're gonna see what that looks like later on. One of the comments on my early morning video was, oh man, look at your shelf. So I cleaned that up, and I got rid of maybe about half the plants, the germinated ones. Tomatoes don't do well, and the broccoli looks super thin as well. The butter crunch lettuce, the gourmet lettuce, they're just so tall, so thin, with a little leaf on top, and they don't spread out. So I got rid of half of my crop. Oh, let me tell you, my knee's hurting me. I'm not sure because I pushed too hard. It put a little pressure against the meniscus, and I'll get over it. I'll pedal it out. Now, sometimes half the crop will go, but it's not the time to start. I don't have a heating pad, I don't have a grow light, and it's dead of winter. It is what it is. My voice must travel for people about 200 feet to turn around and look back and say, hey, Fish is recording. He's talking. I talk loud so the camera can hear me. I'm heading down towards the water. I got a couple of bumps in the road. And yeah, that's why I like my Hero 10 Hyper Smooth 4.0. Oh, I can't wait to when Hyper Smooth 5.0 on the GoPro Professional comes out. Somebody may take my bike. I don't care. I can walk home. I'm heading down towards the water. Give it a little talk. Not far, but the water's coming in. I got my phone in the pocket. Oh, my days of climbing are over. My finger's dirty. What do I do? I just can't get up when I got an iPhone that stopped me in my pocket. I wanted to do a review, a talk. Sometimes those shots are not meant to be. Clean my fingers. What we're gonna do, we'll ride along, we'll do a talk and get right to my main topic. But I won't be able to ride along. My bike is gone. I gotta go. I'm just kidding, guys. Well, I'm not going to be kidding with what I have to say in the next main talk as we get there. I found it very difficult for my thumb to hit the lower right shortcut to put the sound on the back mic so I could show you where I'm riding instead of seeing me throughout the whole picture. Well, I am with sound, and that's a good thing, because at the beginning of the video I said, well, why don't we have a sound bar on the front screen? Now I'm holding my GoPro in a unique way with my index finger over the foam mic, and over time on the media module foam mic it's going to wear and tear. They don't sell replacements for it. Now, I got my two fingers, my pinky, my forefinger on the front and my thumb on the back, and my third finger just on the bottom of the camera. I think it does a good job the way I'm holding it. Today's bike ride, I'm going to do about an average of 10 miles. Now, to some, that's not a lot. To some, it is too much. Well, I'm happy I could get on the bike and have fun doing a nice pedal first gear all the way. Excellent exercise for me. I may go down over there to the amphitheater. Nobody's there and I could do my talk. But, sometimes you get people that hang out there that you don't want to hang out there. Yeah, it's about a 2-hour bike ride to and from, and a talk, all that good stuff. And you're not going to hang out for the whole thing. So yeah, 10, 15, a half an hour. It's good enough for you and me. I thought I'd come over here and sit. But I got a little pick bulldozer, bulldozer working. I'll find another place. Now I can't help myself, but they're doing the GoPro dance. The GoPro dance, hogging up the whole boardwalk. Yeah, take up the whole boardwalk for the fish. Do the fish dance. That's what they're doing. You gotta love it. That's what the city is all about. I'll spend a few minutes yip and yap, but I won't talk about the topic right over here. I found a spot that may be a little bit more, presentable for it. Oh, they're coming, so we'll sit back and we'll relax. I'll squirm in my seat, all that good stuff, right? Well, I can't get past them anyway, so I might as well just, you know, continue on doing my review. So, if you don't have a camera and you can't share the fun, then why get a GoPro if you got bugs and issues? I'm the bug and issue guy. I'll figure out your bug and I'll figure out your issue, all for you for free. So you do want to check into the channel at given times. Well, we'll do a time lapse. Well, I guess nobody showed. I'm gonna head on out of here. Go on back, do my review, because I'm gonna be missed by all. Yeah, don't like pointing cameras in people's faces. And I'm the same way. Somebody points the camera at me, I'll give away. Hey, remember this? What's that right over there behind me? Oh, I'm hitting my head on. Oh, you better believe it. It don't even work. I'm going to share my thoughts out loud to you, but I'm not going to share the whole thoughts out loud. And I did not want to make it sound like clickbait to get you here and share. It very personal with online, and it deals with Amazon. And I have my funds in gift cards and not in direct deposit. And I have to make now a decision what to do if I want to continue forward and change things around on my channel. That's what I wanted to say, and I don't want to make it long. So what I am going to do is I'm going to head on back, and I'm going to sit down with the family and think about the future of Amazon for me. In my humble experience, never put all your funds in one basket. Take 50% of what you made, put it away, because that 50% is not your money. That 50% is to Uncle Sam. And I got all that money, and that 50% is what I made, not 100%. So yeah, it is what it is. Don't get upset. You'll get over it. You'll learn your lesson as you go along. Don't spend your money all in one place. Save it up. And when you collect it back, you'll understand why you saved that money to give to them to collect back. Did that kind of make sense to you? Let's get on out of here. Gentleman's exercising. Can't stop him, right? People walk by, and I, cut the video a couple of times just to say something very simple, and I did it for a good 15 minutes. I truly didn't share all of it with you, and I don't want to get upset about it. So I'm moving along, and I do apologize to all my YouTubers and fans, but change is going to happen, and change is going to be good. I'm not sure what's happening today, but when it gets warm, everybody comes out. Workers, people, surveyors. Time to get on out of here. I swear I shut my camera down. I'm going to continue on, but I want to shut it down. Is it March 8th when Apple releases the M2, the next level of their laptops? And I could have had the chance to get a laptop at $1,800, and they went right up to $2,000, and I could save $50 at Costco. I don't know if I even want to get an M2 if those laptops don't drop in price. Not going to make me a better person in editing this video with the Apple, but it maybe allow me to edit video doing 5.3K. And I don't utilize that in my Hero 10. And that's why early on in the video, I said I wanted to sell my 7 and my 8. But now as I think of it, if I keep my 8, it's a 4K camera, the maximum resolution doesn't overheat like the Hero 10 that everybody in this world, not even on YouTube, a fraction of people that say, oh, my camera overheated. Well, now they're not saying it. They said the Action 2 overheated. What gives with cameras? So yeah, I got free funds and I could put it towards the Sony ZV-1, the Sony ZV-E10, and that's just something I want to think about. I probably have about $500, and all I gotta do is spend $300 for that Sony I want. I'd love to get the white, but that's another additional $100. Oh man, I shut my camera off and I made sure I shut it off. I put it down and it's on again. Sony is no baloney. Well, I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna watch it this time again. My hands didn't touch the back of the camera to force it to keep it on. Well, that's the Osmo Action. Maybe the GoPro thinks it's an Osmo. Man, definitely something's the matter with GoPro that it automatically turns on after I hit quick capture. It has nothing to do with Bluetooth or your phone at all. So what I did, I long pressed it for 35-40 seconds. Then I shut it off again, and now we're gonna see if it shuts off. GoPro pro tip. Oh yeah, do a long press for 35-40 seconds. Let the camera come back on, shut it off. That'll fix the auto on when you do quick capture. Did you know that? It's in the pro tips. Yeah, you know, I talked about Sony for a little bit, and sure enough, we know Sony always said, and I always said, Sony is no baloney. And it's just like, if I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Oh yeah, you get that as well. You know, the old tunes, man, brings back good memories. I can't remember anything after that. Oh, what did GoPro do that made me upset? All right, what's happening here? It's called a traffic jam. Yeah, that's the way I needed to go. I'll go around the detour, go around the police officer. We do what we want, when we want. I guess it's important to go down that street, but they can't go down another street, right? I'm always looking around me, nobody's behind me. Oh, wait a second, is there behind me? I can look at the GoPro mirror. You never know with your GoPro. I'm out here, you know, I'm having a good time, and I got a nice strip. I'm bike riding, hands-free. Yeah, having a good time at that. I don't fast pan, I take my time slow panning. Oh, what can I tell you? Oh yeah, the review's almost over, the vlog's almost over, and I hope you guys enjoyed the nice long talk that I had with you. Oh yeah. Yes indeed, construction wherever we turn. Spring brings a lot of construction. Now, last night, yesterday in the afternoon, evening, whatever hour is for you, I'm sitting out talking to a friend, and I swore I saw a swan, mother goose, flying 8 to 12 stories high over land. That was the first time I saw a goose fly that high. Well, I said a lot, did a lot, and talked a lot, and I shared my fun sharing it with you, and that's what I'm about. I'm Fish, and I thank you very much for joining along.